Hello everyone, my name is Brendon Gan with the metric number of A193057, and today I'm going to read to you the Reader's Theatre's monologue from the Dead Poets Society on Cameron's perspective. I never intended for it to come to this. I never wanted to betray my friends or witness the crumbling of our world. But I couldn't bear the thought of facing the administration wrath alone. I was compelled to act, even if it meant sacrificing our beloved Mr. Keating, weighed down by guilt and terror. You see, I didn't want to be expelled. I didn't want Neil's tragic death to extinguish my hope for the future. The so-called honor code has two conflicting sides. Yes, it demands truth, but it also expects our allegiance to a system that totally disregards our aspirations and desires. But I couldn't bear the thought of Neil's death haunting me forever, of being ostracized and labeled a troublemaker. The ruling class sought a scapegoat to shoulder the blame for the catastrophe, but I wouldn't allow it to be us. I wouldn't let it be my comrades on this rebellious journey, my dear friends. So, I've made the decision, in order to protect myself and my companions from the clutches of punishment. I chose to cooperate and share my version of the event. While some may call it as snitching, I saw it as self-preservation. In this cruel game, we were the victim to a system and culture that totally stifles originality and crushes aspirations. And yes, I gave them the impression that Mr. Keating was to blame. I let people believe that he pushed Neil beyond his breaking point, causing the turmoil. It pained me to utter such words because it tarnished the reputation of a man who inspired and uplifted us. But I had to do it to protect us, to shield my companion from suffering the same fate as me. Perhaps it was a desperate attempt to hold on to the remnants of our shared life, but at that moment, it felt like my only option. I wanted to believe that the truth would set us free and justice would prevail. But reality proved otherwise. Mr. Keating became the desired sacrifice as the system was stacked against us. As I closed the door behind me and left my friends to make their own choices, I hoped they would understand the gravity of this situation and made sensible decisions on their own. Mr. Keating couldn't be saved, but they could save themselves. I had to bear the weight of my actions, the shame of betrayal, and the anxiety that lay ahead. I couldn't foresee the negative consequences that followed, such as Charlie's expulsion due to his angry reaction. However, deep down, I clung to a silver optimism, a belief that despite the turmoil and despair, we could find a way to survive and shape our own destiny. Tormented by the decision I had made, I left, driven by the conviction that my effort would be worthwhile. Only time would tell if it was the right choice, but in that moment, it seemed that saving ourselves was our last chance to keep our dreams alive in a world that determined to crush them. Thank you very much, everyone. That's all from me. Have a good day.